all the zygotes, embryos, whichever, or start one of them, or more than one, I suppose. Miles, when he was contemplating this technology for my future grandchildren, wanted to start 12 at once and do them all in one efficient batch. Like growing his own platoon, I gather. I offered to take turns with Ekaterin holding his head under water till he had a better idea. But as it turned out, she didn't need my help. Wonderful girl, my daughter-in-law. I still don't know what he did to deserve her. Oliver chuckled. From what I've seen of Miles, I can just picture that. But no Jole platoons, or squads, even. You could hire help. I'm certainly planning to. I'll have to, presumably. I don't see how else. You're not starting all 6 of your girls at once, are you? No. Though I have been studying up on optimum family age distributions. As nearly as I can tell, there isn't one. Or there are several, depending on what one wants. When will you decide? I already have, at least step 1. I told Tan to go ahead with all 6 fertilizations. That's in process, done, actually. Another few days to finish the cross-checks against genetic defects and effect any necessary repairs, and then 5 will go into the freezer and the 6th into the oven, so to speak. And 9 months from now, Aurelia will be my problem. Her lips curved up. It's a little frightening, but really she can't possibly be more of a challenge than Miles was. Oliver nodded in wry acknowledgement of this. The more I learn about your first year on Sergyar, the more amazed I am that you stayed. I'd burnt my bait and bridges pretty thoroughly at the time, right after the Escobar War, but yes. In less than, the course of 18 months, I'd met Errol, here, right on this planet, which I'd discovered, and which would be a bait-and-daughter colony right now if your fellows hadn't got here a year earlier, helped him put down a military mutiny, escaped, got sent right back into the war against Sergyar, been a POW, went home, left home, fled it, I suppose, found Errol, married him, both of us planning nothing more strenuous than to be retired in the back country and raise a pack of kids. And I very stupidly plunged into my one and only pregnancy. Then Emperor Azar tossed him, both of us, into the damned Regency. Then the first assassination attempt, did I ever tell you about that one? Sonic grenade, missed. And the second, which didn't, the Sol toxin gas grenade disaster. Then the emergency C-section, and Miles plunked into a scrounged uterine replicator by an utterly inexperienced surgeon. I swear that man was more scared than I was. And then the Pretenders' War and all that mess. We finally decanted Miles in the spring, so damaged, poor tyke. And of course old Count Piotr went off like another grenade in that horrible fight about it with Errol, which ended with them not speaking for the next 5 years, and that was my first year on Sergyar, yes. No wonder I was exhausted. She leaned her head back against the cushion and exhaled noisily. But that was my secret, evil, selfish plan when I came to Errol. We were going to have 6 kids together. It would have been terribly antisocial on Beta, with its strict population controls. Errol always knew, of course, that had been my dream, shattered by events, and regretted that he couldn't give me what I'd given up so much to obtain. That was why we froze the gametes, when we had a breather. He'd always planned to give you more children then. Say rather, hoped. We'd both pretty much given up on planning by then. It never worked out. She blinked. Still didn't. And yet, here we are, 40 years late, but here, by damn. She scrubbed a hand through her unruly hair. So, what do you want? Really want, not just think is most prudent. Or worse, think is what I want. I think, Oliver hesitated once more,